Okay, let's go ahead and jump back into another round of Monster Train. This time I'm going to be running the Pyreborne clan, and I think I'm actually going to run the Luna Coven along with the Pyreborne clan. I'm going to draw an extra card. I think that's going to be really, really nice. And we're going to Covenant rank 2, which more enemies. Battles are going to have additional enemies. So we'll see how we get on with this. Okay, so random cards is going to be Pyreball, which is explosive, deal 15 damage. Silver Strike, which is going to deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit twice. If it is a full moon is a new mechanic. And Resolve, add a moon ritual spell with Imperial to your hand. So every turn we're going to get an extra card. Okay, kind of awesome. Well, first of all, let's upgrade our champion. Let's upgrade Lord Fenix here. And I think we're going to be really, really greedy with Lord Fenix. Conjuring, gain 1 Dragon Hoard versus Slaying. Permanent scaling is a lot of fun. But I'm going to go all in on greed here. Let's grab our artifact as well. When it becomes new moon, apply 10 armor to friendly silent units. At the end of turn, if it is a moon, spells in hand gain 10 magic power. Yeah, I'm going to be taking that. So I'll explain full moon and new moon once we do enter battle. Basically, it's going to be every 2 turns here. But draw 1 less each turn for 75 golds. Yeah, I'll gladly take it. Yeah, let's go. So drawing -1 every turn. It's not great. So basically every second turn, it's either going to be full moon or new moon. That's basically it. I'm going to throw Lord Fenix down below. I'm going to place in Lunar Princess in behind. Shield Steward. We can place him on the second floor. And yeah, that's going to be our first turn. That shouldn't be terribly bad here. And we do get our skill as well. Phoenix Fire. Which, yeah, I'm going to use here. I take out the front unit. We can deal explosive, which is going to do a lot more damage as well. Right now it is a full moon. So once we do end turn, we're going to get a lot of damage on our spells. And we also got this, which is either going to deal 1 damage or it can heal us as well, which is really, really nice. To be honest, if you get a lot of spell power. We got a moon ritual as well. Nice. We got the collector up top. It's going to give us 50 golds. Apply 1 conduit to a friendly unit. Hell yeah, that just increased their damage just a little bit more as well. Another Pyreball. Smashing damage. And yeah, that's crazy. Heal back up Fenix. Let's go. Get our monies. Try to get another freaking Dragon Hoard. We do need to get up to 8 as well. Now I'm going to place you in another Moon Ritual. So basically this is going to be playing Conduit. Increasing our spell damage. Which, yeah, I'm down for it. Anyway, are we going to take out the boss? 130 damage. Not too great here. I'm going to take out the back unit. It's not full moon, which is not so great. Play this here though. We're almost actually going to take him out. Kind of nice. Spear Steward up top. Yeah, let's go. 2 Dragon Hordes. Not too bad. I definitely would like to get more, but it is what it is. Now this unit is basically getting a bunch of damage because they did get rid of all their sap. But yeah, it's not going to be too much of a problem here. Lots of damage. Hell yeah. Big old smashing Spear Steward. Amazing. We got a victory. We got 125 gold. Not too bad. We're going to get another card here. We start grabbing more hordes here. Or we get this Jelly Sneeze. Has a cooldown of 2, deal 1 damage, apply 10 Pyre Gel to the front enemy unit. We could try to squeeze you in. But I'm going to take the Alchemy here. I'm going to take the Alchemy. Another Silver Strike. Deal 5 damage. Full Moon, apply 1 Dazed. Can't attack or use an action or resolve abilities. Or store 5 health. Healing over max health applies shields or armor instead. Stacking up armor here, since we're going to have a melee weakness Seraph. Yeah, it might not be that fantastic. I think I'm actually going to take Starstruck here. I'm going to save our Hoard. See if we get something later on. A little bit better. Now, do you want Merchant of Steel with a Pyreborne unit? Or do you want Merchant of Magic with the Luna Coven? I mean, it would be nice to upgrade these spells here. Especially Pyreball as well. But we'll see. We're going to get a Merchant Magic in the next place. So, I'm going to go Merchant Steel first of all. Let's grab a Pyreborne unit. And can't apply Pyre Gel. Yeah, I'm probably going to take the Magnum Cultist over Magnum Mauler. Let's grab you. Let's go to Merchant Steel. See if we can upgrade Dualism. So we can apply 2 Pyre Gel whenever he can't. Incant as well. Yeah, I'm kind of down for it. Reduce to 1. Basically, all our units are going to be 1. We could have a crazy Shield Steward. I don't think it's really going to be worth it here. 14 damage though. We could just upgrade this Lunar Princess. You know what? With 2 little minor upgrades. I think it's going to be worth doing. Just keeping you alive. Doing a little bit more chip damage. We remove a card. Remove one of our Spear Stewards here. Actually, we can remove 2. Yeah, I'm kind of down for moving another card. And I might actually move one of these Witch Weaves. I know they're 0 cost, but they're relatively low damage. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Yeah, let's go again. We got another Trial, -1 energy. It's going to be a little bit tough, but we'll take it. And we're going to have Scourges on the bottom floor, so we do have to set up on the bottom floor once again. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Lord Fenix, our Lunar Princess, and a Magma Cultist also. It's going to be kind of nice. So we're going to use our Pyreball. And we're going to use our ability because with Conjure, we're going to get a Dragon Horde every time we do use it. Which is nice. Do a little bit more damage here. End return. Yeah, our build is looking kind of nice. Now, the unfortunate thing is you're going to be up top. Which means we're going to have to waste an energy taking you out. We're placing a Shield Steward down. Now, this is going to be a lot more tougher. We could have saved our ability for this round. It's just some enemies are going to get by for sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to take out the back unit. And I'm going to apply this here. So we do a little bit more chip damage. So basically, the 0 cost card is going to take out these enemies as they go up. It's not going to be terribly bad. Although Phoenix is taking a bunch of damage. Which is not so great here. And we could just Pyreball, and that takes out pretty much everyone. Which is kind of amazing. And then we do need to heal Phoenix back up. And we probably should apply Conduit first. That would make a lot more sense. So we can heal up quite a bit more. And here comes the boss. We do got spikes, which is not so great. We take out the back unit. We do a little bit more damage, which is kind of nice. And we do want to start applying some Pyregel. You're also going to deal 56 damage. We probably should have played that twice. And you're going to heal Phoenix, so we get another attack off. That's 309 damage. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. We should get a lot of Pyregel stacked up, so our spells should be able to smash them out here. I mean, our 0 cost damage spell is going to be dealing 14 damage, basically, from this. Not too bad. Not too bad. And big old smashers. Spell-based. Kind of nice here. Let's take 125 golds. Let's see what we're going to get. Snuck up Whelp, which basically every 3 turns. Apply 2 Avarice, which is going to be more golds. Apply 4 Pyregel or apply 10 Pyregel. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to take any of these. I know we're playing a bunch of Pyregel, but we kind of want damage dealing skills a little bit. So we got the Meddler, which gives the ability Manipulate. Basically, every 2 turns, you're going to be able to trigger the full moon for us. Or just getting a bunch of Conduit with the Moon Pixie as well. I mean, we don't need you on the bottom floor. So, I'm kind of down for the Moon Pixie here. Now, to be honest, we could wait 1 more round, get up to 6. Or we could just take it right now and get a little bit of an upgrade. Should we keep it? Yeah, I think so. Now, we could actually go to Merchant of Arms, look for a room. I think I'm still going to go Merchant of Magic though. Since we don't need the HP. Yeah. Let's go to the event, see what we're going to get first of all though. Okay. Wondrous boxes. Basically, we're going to be able to pack 3 spells into a small gift box, 3 units. And get a large mystery box that's going to give us a random card each turn. Now, the thing is, we could pack our Lunar Princess, our Magma Cultist, and our Moon Pixie into one and be able to place them all out on 1 floor. I'm not the biggest fan of that. We could take this though, basically put our Shield Stewards in it, and get rid of it. Which I'm kind of down for. Might be a little bit crazy though. Yeah, we're definitely going to do it. Let's grab a unit first of all. Another Magma Cult is kind of nice, actually. I'm going to take it. Let's go to the Merchant of Magic. Upgrade it to permanently remove Consume. I'm kind of down for that. We can also make this 0 cost, but I'm going to apply to Alchemy for right now. 10 magic damage I do really, really like as well, especially on our Pyreball. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade that. Now, I'd love to roll here, but we can't really afford it. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave it. Let's have a quick look at what's next. Merchant of Steel with another unit. Merchant of Trinkets with an event. I'm probably still going to go Merchant of Steel with another Luna Coven unit. Yeah. Now let's face Arkion, the Sign of Savagery. The mini-boss. If no units on the floor, Arkion deals damage to the Pyre. Okay, so we're probably going to want to set up on the bottom floor again. So we're going to place Lord Fenix. So, do we place Butter Magma Cultist down, or do we place Lunar Princess down with our Magma Cultist? We can apply a lot of Pyregel per spell, but you're also going to give us a random spell, so I'm kind of down for placing down our Lunar Princess. We could also place you up. Yeah, you don't need to go down on the same floor as well. You got a little bit more HP. I'm going to place you on the second floor. I'm also going to place your Jack-in-the-Box on the top floor. So if you went on each floor. And yeah, this is going to be round 1. You spawn on top, you're going to take out this box immediately. Which is really not great. I'm going to place you down. And yeah, we're going to use some spells right now. We definitely need to use our ability from the get-go. Going to hit the front unit. We're going to use this here. And now our spells are dealing quite big damage, actually. Which is really, really freaking nice here. Hell yeah. Not too bad. There goes our box. Okay, we took 5 damage anyway. Yeah, we lost the 50-50 on where freaking Arkion is going to spawn. Which is not so great. Give us a moon card. We're going to apply Conduit. Apply a bunch of Pyregel. We can do Fireball. Pretty much taking out all the units here. It's a full moon. We can do 65 damage. Or 50 damage. Where's my mats? On the boss here. Because we place one of these down. That's that unit taken out. Not too bad. Big old smashing damage. Kind of nice. You should rotate down to the bottom floor right now. And that's going to be really, really, really awesome for us. Except it's the time we do draw our alchemy card, which is not so nice. To be honest. Let's apply our Conduit. Let's apply some Pyregel. Let's do a little bit of chip damage. A little bit more. And then Fireball here to deal some overkill damage to units as well. Yeah, not too bad. Now Fenix is going to be taking a little bit of beating, but we should be able to get some healing cards to heal Fenix back up as well. So I do kind of like the... Come on, man. If we place you up top, yeah, you're just going to be taken out. No, hold on. You're going to live. Do we save 5 fire damage? We also didn't draw a healing card for Fenix. Which is a bit yikes as well. You have 46 damage. We probably should apply that first. We take out the back unit so Fenix doesn't take as much damage. You managed to go up. We can still place down our unit. You're going to survive. Yeah, we're going to take no fire damage then for this round. So it should be pretty decent. Give me some Moon Ritual card. You're going to go up. You're on this floor and Lunar Princess probably... No, does actually survive. I really want to use our alchemy card here, so... Yeah, I'm going to be popping that down. We're going to heal Fenix back up as well. Pretty much nearly back to full HP. And you're going to take out the back unit. You're going to be taken out as well. Yeah, it's kind of looking pretty good for us. Lunar Princess keeping us alive as well. Now, if you don't go to the bottom floor here, well, it's the final wave. Of course you're going to go to the freaking bottom floor. That'd make a lot of sense. Let's apply Conduit. Let's heal back. You're actually surviving for quite some time, but I mean... Yeah, with the amount of Pyregel we're applying to you, we should be able to take you out. Now, if we had one more turn here, we could have got a little bit more... Actually, we're full on Dragon Hoard. Okay, kind of nice. I wasn't really paying too much attention to that, but... Amazing. We did take out the boss. Fenix does get taken out, but... Yes, not too bad. We're going to get as much Dragon Hoard possibility. Amazing. Nice 150 golds. Lunar Cycle Staff. This equipment gains +1 damage permanently. Transfer all Pyregel on the floor to a unit, then deal 5 damage 5 times. Or deal 10 damage to an enemy unit, or restore 10 health to a friendly unit. Attuned, which means Attuned is going to multiply magic power by 5. I actually really like this. Permanent scaling, again, if we did actually take the permanent scaling Fenix, I'd gladly take the Lunar Cycle, but I'm going to take Duality here. Guildmonger Astrologer, you're just going to get 4 damage every 2 turns. Or Spell Slam. Restore to fallouts and apply spell weakness to enemy units. You're going to be a bit of a tank. I do like you, actually. I mean, we could try to set up a second floor. You know, I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you because I'm thinking about taking energy here. It's either between energy and draw. Draw means we can draw these 0-cost cards out a little bit more. Energy means you can play 2 fireballs in 1 turn. We can place a few fire starters. We can play our alchemy card a little bit easier. So I'm going to take energy here. Now let's loot this. See what craziness we're going to get. On your first turn, gain 2 energy. Units gain +3. Or when a unit gains Pyregel, it gains +1 stacks. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to have to take Hellfire Bellows again. And we got Manifold Mirror. The first room card played each battle is applied to all 4s. On the turn after deployment phase, draw until you have 10 cards, or at the start of turn, friendly units gain +5 if they're the only friendly unit on the floor. Yeah, I'm going to take Lost Luggage here. So we're going to draw 10 from the very beginning, which is nice. Really, really fantastic. Now again, I'm probably going to go Merchant of Steel. We do got some units I do want to upgrade quite a bit. Yeah. We're going to the right. Trinkets could be nice, but we got a few trinkets. Let's grab our monies. Let's grab our unit first of all. Another Lunar Princess or another Sentinel. Silent Sentinel. To be honest, I might actually take another Lunar Princess. I'm taking a lot of units. And this ability here would have been nice. Do we want to go full on Greed Golden Crown Lord Fenix? Or do we want to start playing Pyregel as well? Do we want a multi-class here? Am I crazy to multi-class here? You can get a bunch of monies. But get an extra Pyregel. I think I'm actually going to take this. Yeah. Merchant Steel. We got Tight Net, which makes our tank even tankier. Hell yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a little bit more HP on our Moon Pixie. And I'm going to play some more damage as well. Now we could get Dualism, so you apply Conduit. So maybe I actually hold off on getting that bit of damage. Maybe just play to this Lunar Princess. Let's reroll for now. We do get +5 Conduit. We also get Dualism as well. Which, hell yeah, I'm going to be playing Dualism here. We can get a big beefy unit too. And do you want the beefiest Silent Sentinel as possible? No, I'm going to take it. Can't get Conduit then. I really, really did want that. But unfortunately, I do want the big beefy buy as well. Now next up, we do got another Merchant of Steel with an Events, with a Pyreborne banner, Merchant of Magic with a room card, and removal of 2 cards. I'm not sure which we're going to take first, but we're going to take the next fight anyway. Non-boss units gain multi-strike. This could be rough. It's 200 gold though. Yeah, we got to take it here. Yeah, we should be able to get it. Let's go. I'm probably going to set up bottom floor again with Lord Fenix. Although we could place Silent Sentinel down below. Yeah, let's place this dude down below. Because you're going to get Spell Weakness. Fenix in middle floor. Let's place our Lunar Princess down. Magma Cultist in here as well. And I think I want to place another Lunar Princess. Or Priestess. I keep calling her Princess. And you know what? We're going to place this in behind. Hell yeah. Because you're going to start exploding units as well, which is really, really nice. You got a bunch of damage here, which is not so great. Moon Pixie going to place down pretty much immediately. Our spells are going to be doing some insane damage on this floor as well. Like Duality dealing 100 damage, one cost 100 damage is straight up nuts. Now I'm going to apply Spell Weakness, and I really want to place our Alchemy down. Start building up our Hoard. Now we're going to have to wait a turn to actually use you, which is not so great. I mean, we could use you on yourself and then heal back up. But I do want to take out this back unit. Yeah, let's go. So we should be able to get 2 Moon Rituals, applying our Conduit like crazy as well. Which is going to be very, very nice. I'm going to pop this straight away. So we start stacking up our Hoard. We start playing our Conduit. On this floor, you are basically going to recover a lot of HP for these units here. Which, there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. I mean, we could apply this here, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. You're going to be taken out, so we don't really need to use our spells up here. It would be nice to apply the Incant as well. I would like another Magma Mauler down below as well. But it is what it is. I'm going to do 50 damage to this enemy here. And yeah, that's going to be it. Get our Moon Rituals. Tank for a bit. They do get Titan skin, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad here. Okay, we got this unit. We have to take this unit out, which we can actually do. Now, do we play some Conduit down below as well? You know, I'm going to. Then the 0 cost card can take out that unit. It's really, really nice. We can apply our Alchemy, get in our Dragon Hoard, which I'm down for. The thing is, you are taking a bunch of damage. So we're going to take out the back unit. Not too bad. That multi-hit is kind of crazy. And Fenix is pretty much dead. If we don't draw those 0 cost cards, yeah, Fenix is going to be taken out. For sure. And we did draw 1, so it's not too bad here. We also got Pyreball, and Fenix is alive. That was way too close for comfort. Let's apply Spell Weave. Let's apply our Pyreball. Every unit is pretty much taken out. More Conduit as well. So far, I'm liking this build a lot. It's a lot of fun. Playing completely different than the last run. We're getting a lot of spells, building up our spell damage. Kind of nice. Now we're going to do something a little bit dumb here. We're going to deal damage to Fenix. We're going to deal damage to Fenix so we can get our Hoard up. Apply this here. And heal Fenix straight back to full for now as well. Place down our Magmauler. We don't necessarily really need you, to be honest, but yeah, just gonna end our turn. Grab her more moon rituals. Here comes the boss. Now that's gonna be so much damage. I'm gonna play our alchemy here. Max Dragon Horde 1 freaking turn is kind of nuts. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna play this here because we got a freaking duality. And does that change everything? Hell yeah, the boss is taken out. Keep her Fenix alive. Amazing. Let's grab our moon rituals before the final fight happens here. But our Irish Shield Stewards, Spear Stewards, with a big tanky boy. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now this Jack in the Box will be kind of crazy if you could get a bunch of upgraded units to pop out all on one floor. But it is a little bit risky because you're going to take 3 turns to get one specific unit if you've only one upgraded unit. And this is a super long fight. But hell yeah. We got 275 gold. It's definitely going to be worth it. We could get an equipment here. We could get equipment. And applying that to Fenix means we're going to get our ability a little bit back faster. So we can actually get our Dragon Horde a little bit easier. We can also apply it to our Silent Sentinel. Yeah, I'm going to take it so we can apply our spell weakness a little bit more. Moon Cycle, gain Conduit. Just straight up gain Conduit. It's not bad. I'm not going to take it though. New moon effects are always active. Silent units gain 15 on resolve. Our Consume restore 20 health to friendly units. Healing over max health applies to armor instead. I kind of like this. But we're taking a lot of cards. We do need to get tanky to face this Seraph. I'm going to take it. It's a lot. Let's loot this for now. Spells gain plus 3 damage for each upgrade. Dragon's Whelps gain 8 damage. Or when an enemy ascends, they gain Pyregel. I'm going to take the Sizzling Firecracker here. Just a little bit more spell damage. Plan cards can only be drafted. Only rares. Trial rooms are increased by 50%. We got quite a bit to go still, so I'm going to take the trial rooms. Increased by 50%. So we should get a ton more monies. So I think we're going to go Merchant Magic. We've upgraded a lot of units. I think Merchant Magic is going to be a little bit more higher value for us. We do have an event on the right side though, but we get 2 removals. We got a lot of cards. We also get a room card. Another Mind Cage. Boiler Room. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking any of these. Let's go into Merchant Magic. Permanently remove Consume. That's going to be really, really nice on you as well. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Plus 10 magic damage. I do kind of like on Duality. That's just straight up 60 damage. Hell yeah, minus 1 cost. I'm going to play through Alchemy. Make it a little bit easier too. Just to play that. Now Permafrost. You know what, I'm going to reroll. Permafrost is good, but I'm not going to take it. Minus 1 cost and Intrinsic. Now we could actually make this 2 costs as well. I do like that a lot. We can get super, super tanky with this. No point playing Spell Chain to it. Yeah, I'm going to apply that there. 20 damage, but Consume. That's 163 damage. Kind of nuts. I'm going to apply that to one of her Silver Strikes. I think it's going to be worth it. Now, Spell Chain. I mean, that's going to be a lot of damage. I'm definitely down for it. Spell Chain on this Duality. Yeah, we're going to do that. Now with that, we're going to move 2 cards. Do we get rid of our Jack in the Box? Honestly, this Magma Cultist might have to go as well. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of our Jack in the Box. And I might actually still keep our Magma Cultist. I might actually get rid of potentially one of Fire Starters. Or Witch Weave here. I do like Witch Weave because it does give us a little bit of healing as well. Or do we actually just get rid of Silver Strike here? You know what? I'm going to remove 1 Silver Strike. It's a lot of damage on every second turn. We got a Duplicate with a Merchant Trinkets with some extra monies. Yeah, we're definitely going to right side it next round. But first of all, let's take on the next fight. Titan Skin. Yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're going to be taking out these bosses. Well, let's go. So there is going to be a unit that is going to go straight from the bottom floor to the top floor. So we want to set up on bottom floor with this unit and top floor with Lord Fenix. And we got a lot of spells, so we might not even need to do that, to be honest. 1 Magma Cultist in behind. I would love to play another one in behind our Silent Sentinel as well. But I do like stacking up our Conduit a little bit as well. Yeah, so I'm going to place down 2 for Lunar Priestesses. You're going to be in the middle floor. You should be okay. And we'll see how we get on. So right now, Spell Slam should be good. We did draw our Alchemy. I do want to use it straight away. I want to be super, super greedy. I'm going to play Silver Strike here. Take out that unit as well. We can also get a bunch of shield as well from this. We also got our Mind Cage. We can get our Silent Sentinels back, which is kind of nice. We didn't draw our Moon Pixie either, which is not so great. Now, we could be really, really greedy here. I'll play this here. Deal damage to Fenix. It's a little bit risky. Play this here. Play our Alchemy. We can't heal back up, which is unfortunate. We do take out this unit though. And yeah, these units do survive. But it's all in the sake of being way too greedy for comfort. We get our Conduit. The user are probably all going to go to the next floor. We do get a Pyreball though, which is going to clear the whole wave. We do get our Moon Pixie. We got our Moon Rituals. And Phoenix is back to full HP. And every 2 turns, we're going to be smashing ourselves, building up a Dragon Horde. Kind of nice. I'm going to play Moon Ritual down below as well. And let's do... Yeah, we did this backwards. Do a little bit of chip damage. Hell yeah. You're actually going to survive, which is not so great. You spawn up top is amazing because we can just apply our ability on this unit instead of on Phoenix. You're going to do a little bit of chip damage to a Lunar Priestess. Why they said it's so freaking weird, I have no idea. And yeah, let's start smashing some opponents here. I'm going to build up a Moon Ritual on Phoenix. You got 9 Conduit, which means our 1 cost is dealing quite big damage as well. I do want to play some Pyregel to try and take out this unit, which is all dealing 0 damage. We do have a lot of Titan skin, which is a little bit crazy. Yeah, you're going to go up a floor. This Lunar Priestess might not survive. We'll see though. Still surviving, not too bad. We're going to apply this here. And now we can get quite big shields with our title turning as well. Another Alchemy I'm kind of down for, except you're going to break through if we let that happen. But we'll see. We should be good. Let's use our Alchemy. We're going to get Phoenix's ability next round as well, which is going to be nice too. And yeah, I'm going to take out this super speedy unit because if we don't, we're going to have a pretty big wave to contend with on the next floor. So yeah, let's keep going. Now we're building up a lot of spells, but our units are not building up a lot of damage. So that could be kind of risky. We got a brief respite. You got our ability. Take out the back unit. You're going to be taken out, which is really, really nice too. And we finally get our Magma Cultist, which... Yeah, I'm going to play this down. We do need 1 more Dragon Horde though. The unfortunate thing is, our spells do so much damage on this floor. They don't do a whole lot of damage on this floor. But we can still take out that back unit. And I'm going to play some Conduit down below as well. So we can heal back up just a little bit more. And yeah, should be pretty good. There goes the Priestess, unfortunately. It is what it is. We do got the big boss right now. And we don't do any damage to him. You got 49 Titan. Okay, we could be in trouble. We have to deal with this floor first of all. We did get our duality here, which is going to deal quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we're going to have to take out these units. A ton of armor though. I'm kind of glad we did get this. I do want to use it here. It's not too crazy. I'm going to heal up. I'm going to use Phoenix's ability on Phoenix first. I'm going to heal back up. Because if you don't overheal, we don't get that armor. Let's apply that here. And you deal 100 damage, which I'm kind of down for. And yeah, we'll see. We're going to go up 1 floor. Can we actually survive here? 236 damage. Yeah, it's not great. Apply days. 409 damage. We're doing some big damage, and we just barely take out the boss. Okay, just by the skin of our teeth. Yeah. Not too bad, actually. It was looking a bit dicey, but we managed to get there in the end. They're called Magma Cultist Smashers. Nice. 300 golds. Even more amazing. Fan the Flame. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. Slay increase this damage by 3 permanently. Deal 20 damage to all units. Slay 10. That's going to deal damage to our own units. And a Walty Whelp. I would like to take this if we did get it earlier. I'm not going to take it right now. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be too great for us. Consume Phase 2 New Moon. Apply 5 damage and stealth to 1 friendly unit. Ascend, apply spell weakness 2 or consume, gain 1 energy, phase the full moon. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking any of these. Let's loot this. Come on, get something awesome. Whelps apply 3 Pyregel on strike. Which, yeah, we don't have whelps. Increase Dragon Horde by 2. You know what, I'm probably going to take that. Blights and Scourges, Speared Anvil or Split Anvil is really, really good. Friendly units gain stealth. Friendly units gain stealth 1 on summon and slay as well. Plus 3 damage per stack of stealth. Split Anvil though, it means the higher cost spells we do have is going to trigger our spells have lower cost. So we play our 2 cost alchemy, means all these are going to be 0 cost. Yeah, I gotta take that. Now Merchant of Arms with equipment. Yeah, we're going to the right here. Let's grab our monies, let's grab our trinkets, something awesome. Hopefully when a card we consume display, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. The first time each turn it becomes full moon, gain 1 extra energy. Yeah, I gotta take that. For the card we consumed, might as well grab it. Let's reroll here. Increase healing from spells by 10. Hell yeah. Doesn't mean you can't grab any of these others. Applying 6 Pyregel to enemy units when a whelp dies. We have no whelps, so that doesn't matter. And play 3 different types of cards. Doesn't really matter too much as well. Now, what the hell are we going to duplicate? Do we just duplicate duality here? It's going to do so much damage. The only thing is, with this Seraph, we're going to take a lot of damage with the melee weakness. So do we actually duplicate title turning here? We can start stacking up insane amount of armor. You know what? Yeah, we need defenses. I'm going to take that. Next rounds, we do get 2 removals with a Merchant of Arms. Or Merchant of Steel. Maybe I go Merchant of Steel. But I'm going to start removing some extra cards. We did take Starstroke. I'm thinking about actually getting rid of it here. I mean, I do kind of want our Witch Weaves here because it gives us healing and damage. So I'm going to take this. Going to remove it. We do need a little bit more consistent draw. We're going to be taking on Cael, and I'm probably going to be taking a draw in the next round, especially since we do get a Split Anvil as well. Let's go. Cael and his Cherubs grant 35 health and 4 spikes. Good to know. We're going to place our Silent Sentinel. Lord Fenix. Magma Cultist in behind Lord Fenix. Now we could actually place you down below as well. Now we do kind of want Conduit on this floor, so I'm going to place Magma Cultist on this floor as well. Doesn't mean we're going to lose on 1 Lunar Priestess. I think it is more likely going to be okay. We're going to lose a lot of Conduit skilling though, so maybe not. The only bad thing about Intrinsic is we do draw this pretty much straight away. We did draw a Pyreball. We're going to use our Spell Slam straight away. So we can take out pretty much all the units, which is really, really nice. Now we do want to start applying our Hoard as well. But I also want to place down our Lunar Priestess. Split Anvil makes all these 0 costs as well, which is really, really nice. And I want you to be on the... I want Cael to be on the 1st floor or 2nd floor so you can apply a bunch of Pyregel with our Magma Cultist, which is kind of why I did spread them out as well. So I'm going to apply this here. Now we can actually put some armor on our Lunar Priestesses instead of using our Alchemy here. I really want to use our Alchemy, but I also want to keep these alive. So yeah, I'm going to apply this here. And I'm going to have to wait on Lord Fenix's ability as well. I mean, we could risk it. We should be able to draw another healing card. Yeah. I do want to build up a Hoard again, since we're going to have 10 Hoard as well. You're on this floor, which is kind of nice. We did finally draw... We still haven't drawn our Moon Pixie. Come on, man. Do you want our Conduit? You're going to take a ton of damage here. Let's apply our Conduit. Applying a bunch of Pyregel to the boss. The only problem is, yeah, I do got to take you out as well here. Now the thing is, I want to use Silver Strike here. I want to use Silver Strike here so we can use our duality on the boss, dealing insane damage. It's 200 extra damage. Really, really nice. I'm going to have to apply this down below. Take this out because I do not want any scourges. I'm going to heal Fenix back up, and I'm going to deal a little bit more damage here as well. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. 34 Pyregel on the boss. It's looking pretty good so far. Big old smashers. They do get spikes, which is not so great. Corruption is also pretty bad for our friend out here too. We did draw a Moon Pixie about time, to be honest. Let's apply you here. You do survive. I do want Pyreball down below. So I might actually start applying some of this down below so we get some Pyregel on the boss. And yeah, if we play this here, we do more damage than this enemy here. So it's looking pretty good. More Pyregel. More Pyregel. Let's heal you back up. And more Pyregel. Probably should have prioritized this floor a little bit more as well, because you're going to actually make your way up, which could be very, very troublesome. Especially if you don't draw a healing card. You coming to the top floor is crazy bad for us. Let's pop our ability. We did draw a healing card, so Fenix should be full health. And we could save you again. We did draw a duality, which, yeah, I'm going to save him here. We did get our split anvil, which is really, really nice. Let's pop our spell slam down below. Apply this here. Not too bad. Duality though, we do got to use. You come back as 1 energy, which is not so great. You going up top, doesn't really matter too much. You're going to be taken out. You do survive. So right now I'm going to apply some Conduit to Fenix once again. Let's go crazy with a Pyregel on the boss. Each one of these... Wait. Am I crazy? How the hell do we get 1 energy back? Because we did get duality again. I mean, we didn't actually need to apply this much armor to our Lunar Priestesses. It is what it is. We do survive. We do still apply our Conduit, which is really, really nice. The problem is later on how we're going to squeeze them in. So first of all, we're going to start applying our Moon Ritual here. Moon Ritual. We did get energy from that. Honestly, I have no idea why we're getting energy from that. Am I stupid? Potentially. But we do got to heal back to full. We're going to apply our Tidal Turning here. We're going to be applying our Alchemy. And I do want to take this Uno. So I'm going to have to play 2 fire starters down below. Let's apply main cage so we can start dragging up our Hoard once again. And yeah, let's go. Big ol' smashers. Smashing smashers. How many times can I say smashers? Too many. I got our ability. Let's take out our back unit. Let's apply this here. Okay, it actually changes the moon phase when we use a moon ritual. Something I actually didn't realize. So having 2 lunar priestesses is kind of crazy because we're going to get energy with the astrologer's array here. So we definitely want to draw. That's good to know. It only took 6 rings to actually notice that right now, when we're getting extra energy from this. So lunar priestesses could be kind of crazy with those damage scalers. Now Pyreball. Yeah, we do got to take out as much units down below as well. Now you're taking a lot of damage, which is not so ideal. So I do want to heal you back up. You're surviving here, which, yeah, don't really like. You're taken out right now. We can apply a bunch of armor back to Fenix, which I do want to start stacking up as much armor as possible. Let's apply Fire Gel. And let's go. We dealt quite a bit of damage to the boss, which is really, really nice. Big old smashers. Did resolve. And you go back up to the top floor. Man, top floor, it's the only floor we don't like you going to. Now again, I'm going to use Pyreball from the rip, because using that here means everything becomes free. Now, I do want to save our ability for when the boss actually comes, so I'm not going to use that straight away here. I do, however, want to kind of use our Moon Ritual here. Build up some Conduit. So we can heal you just a little bit better. We could actually heal you back to full, which you do kind of like as well. Yes, I'm going to deal a little bit of damage here. A bit of a heal here. You got a lot of Corruption Fenix, which I don't necessarily like. You're going to move up too, which I don't necessarily like as well. But I do want to apply some Pyre Gel. But let's take out the back unit so you don't heal up as much. And yeah, I'm going to apply some Pyre Gel, because that's going to be 100 damage per hit. Since they have so much Pyre Gel. So it is really, really nice here. Now here comes the final wave. Can we beat him out here? You actually gain so much health here. Now I'm going to use Fenix's ability first of all to take you out. Building up a Dragon Hoard. We do want to place our alchemy. We didn't get to 10 though, which is not ideal. But it is what it is. We didn't draw our Pyreball as well, which I don't necessarily actually like here. I'm going to play 2 Moon Rituals down below. It's a bit crazy. Play our alchemy. And yeah, I'm going to play a bunch of armor here. And we just deal damage to the boss. We do take you out, which is nice. Which we could have waited actually until we got a Dragon Hoard up a little bit more. But I'm just going to take out the boss. If we can take him out now, hell yeah. We get our Moon Rituals. Fenix takes 12 damage. Our tanky friend, and our Magma Cultist dealing some big damage with the amount of Pyregel we have stacked up. And amazing. We get our victory. We get 200 golds. We get a rare card, Soldier of Fortune. Pyrochasm Attuned, deal 150 damage. Or the Moon Cycle card again. That's going to do some insane damage. It's 4 cost. It's going to be great with the Split Anvil. I'm going to take it. But do you want energy? Do you want draw? We definitely want draw. You're going to take it space too. I think I'm going to take a Dragon Hoard now anyway. Instead of getting 10. Yeah, we got to take it. After using an ability, friendly units gain 3 armor. Units gain 3 health and 3 damage for each upgrade in their card. It's nice to keep our friendos alive a little bit longer. Our Dragon Swabs gain 8 damage. I'm going to take... Yeah, I'm going to have to take this one. Just a little bit more health and damage. The first unit you summon each turn gets 4 Conduit. On deployment phase, draw a non-damage spell from your deck. It costs -1. So we can actually draw Tidal Turning in our deployment phase. After deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. I like it. It's a bit risky though. I think I'm going to take Stardust Treat here. Applying Conduit is exactly what we want. Now I'd love a Merchant of Magic here, which we didn't get. We're going to get Merchant of Magic in the next rounds with a duplicate. So is it worth grabbing Unstable Vortex versus a Merchant of Steel here? I'm still going to go to the left. Let's upgrade Fenix first of all. Apply 2 Pyregel. Yeah, we got to take that. Applying the same amount of Pyregel. Let's go to the events. Hopefully something awesome. Okay, it's the Blatcher one. So friendly units gain +3 for each rare card. When a card is played, when a card with consumed is played, get 25 golds. Or non-champion friendly units gain +10 damage after each round of combat. 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. That's going to be quite nice. You know what? Over everything else here. So yeah, I'm going to take this. It's going to be a little bit risky, but getting 10 damage on our units, I think it's going to be nice. Let's grab our monies. Let's go to Merchant of Steel. Something awesome, hopefully. Another tanky buy. +5 Conduit, though, I do want to grab pretty badly here. I'm going to apply to this Cultist. Honestly, I'm just going to reroll. I don't really want any of these upgrades. Quick, reduce to 1, which is not great here. A little bit more HP, I do want to grab as well. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better, but we didn't get any better, so it is what it is. We do got 380 golds. It's a bit crazy to just leave the shop without removing some cards here. Or do we save it all for the next round? No, I might actually get rid of this Pyreball. Since we do have Pyrochasm. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good for us. Am I crazy to save this much golds? We're going to have Trinkets as well as Merchant Magic. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. And we're going to get a big trial with 600 golds. The front non-boss enemy units in each wave get reanimate 2. That's going to be a little bit tough. But it's so much gold. Yeah, we got to try it. We definitely have to try it. Now we're going to keep setting up the same way. Selling down below. We don't want to place you first. Whatever unit we place first is going to get 4 Conduit. Yeah. I'm going to apply to our Fenix here. Magma Cultist in behind. Selling down below too. And I think we're going to prioritize both our Lunar Priestesses here. Basically, because we're going to get our Moon Cycles. Get some extra energy. Yeah. We'll see how we get on with this. We did get our Moon Pixie, which is going to be more Conduit, which is kind of nice actually. You get 4 from our summon as well. Now the thing is, if you want to play our Mind Cage here, we won't be able to use our Pyrochasm. So what I'm going to do is Spell Slam into Pyrochasm, which takes out pretty much all the units. And all our cards become free. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to deal damage to Fenix. We can heal back to full, basically, and we can start getting insane armor here. Hell yeah. Let's deal a little bit of damage. You do got a lot of Titan skin. So, unfortunately, going to play that here. Take out the back unit. Take out the back unit. Because you going up with no attack. It doesn't really matter too much. Not a bad round one. Kind of amazing. Big ol' smashers. Can we draw a Magma Cultist? Amazing. You're going to get Conduit as well, which is really, really nice. We did draw a Pyreball, which is going to deal a lot of damage. I'm going to play a Conduit down below. I do want to start building up our Hoard, so I'm going to play that. It doesn't mean you can't place our Pyreball, which is not so great. Now, we do want to take you out, which... yeah, we're going to have to spend a lot doing that here. Let's apply this. We got some big, big damage. You're going to squeak by, but that should be okay. To be honest. We got the collector on this floor. Yeah, it's okay. Let's apply this. Grab our energy. Apply your shields. Everything becomes free then. Deal 41 damage per hit with a fire starter is nuts here. Make sure you don't go by. You do survive on 1 HP. And unfortunately, I do want to take out the back unit here. Apply this here. And I do want to focus the back unit as much as possible. Because this unit going up with 0 attack doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Big ol' smashers are tanked by doing some tanky things. And I'm hoping for Pyroclasm, which we did draw. Kind of amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some Conduit down below. So we get a bunch of Pyregel on these units. And we're going for a big explosion here. Pretty much taking out almost everything. Now, you surviving, not so great here either. I do want to use the Resolve as well. We did get our Alchemy, which is even more amazing. A bunch of damage. A bunch of damage. We are surviving here, unless we use our Pyreball. But I also really want to use that down below as well. Yeah, we're going to take you. The only thing is, I don't like this unit surviving. I'm going to have to take this unit out. You're going to reanimate anyway if we did use that, so you're going to survive no matter what happens. But, yeah, it's looking kind of nice here. I do want to draw our armor card as much as possible along with a Pyroclasm, so maybe we want to get rid of a bunch of fire starters. Potentially. I'm actually going to play some more Conduit down below, so we can stack up a little bit more Pyregel. Because you do want to use your Pyreball here. A second Pyreball would have been nice as well. So maybe getting rid of fire starters instead of Pyreball. Yeah, maybe that was a bit smarter here. Now again, I'm going to apply as much armor as possible to Fenix. You're going to be taken out. You do a little bit of chip damage. Should be okay. That's 2 big beef units going by. But I'm going to spend some energy on taking out the back units. We've got a lot of Pyregel stacked up on the big beef units, so it shouldn't be terribly bad. We've got 2 waves remaining. 1 more should potentially spawn in, unless we get a brief respite. Which kind of looks like so. Pop our ability. They draw a Pyroclasm, so yeah, we should be in a pretty good spot here. We do reanimate, which is not so great. But we can apply our duality. Deal some chip damage. Kind of amazing. We can heal back to full. And yeah, it didn't really matter too much. We're kind of smashing the waves a little bit easier. The boss is going to be the scary part. Because we don't have scaling damage in the boss fight. And you got quite a bit of damage. Now let's apply this here. I'm going to apply this here as well. Now, you do 2 spell weakness, which is going to be kind of amazing. You do reanimate. Let's try to get rid of your spell shield. How much spell shield do you have? 1 more. Take that out. Then Pyroclasm, deal a lot of damage. You do reanimate, which is not so great. We can Pyreball again. That's a lot of damage to the boss. I do want to use your Alchemy as well. Don't know why you placed it up top. We could have placed it down below. Get rid of the back unit. And that's some big damage to the boss. It's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, we should have this one in the bag with 240 armor. Even though you're going to get a lot of damage. you're going to run out of that rage a little bit faster. And our relic did break. Yikes. It is what it is. And we got full 10 Hoard, which is kind of amazing. We do take you out, which is kind of nice too. You got Spell Shield again. Let's go ahead and apply our armor. Fenix does survive right now. Let's get rid of that Spell Shield. Apply more armor. Let's deal some big duality damage. And that's kind of nuts. We took him out with spells. Hell yeah. We got a victory. 675. We're breaking rich here. It's kind of crazy. We store 2 Pyre healths per Dragon Hoard. Yeah, I don't want any of these. Let's take our monies. Ascend, apply spell weakness. Phase 2 new moon. Apply 5 damage and stealth. Restore 30 health. And apply 4 conduit. You know what? I'm not going to take any of these. Let's loot this. Let's get a ton of artifacts. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1, which is kind of nice. When you equip a friendly unit, apply 4 conduit. And at first turn, get 2 energy. I think I might actually take this. I know I've only got 1 equipment card, but it makes it a little bit better. We still get our on first turn, gain 2 energy. Or apply 2 Pyregel when they ascend as well. I'm going to take the energy. Since we're going to draw 10 cards, we'll create an ephemeral copy of your first spell you play each turn. Over the other 2. Yeah, that's going to be nuts. And what's this actually going to be? What's the Blatro? You find yourself once again in a colorful vortex. Here's one on the house. Non-champion friendly units gain 3 times base damage. After each round, 1% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. Well, it would make 100% make a lot of sense to actually just take that. 1% chance to get destroyed. We're going to get super unlucky. Maybe. So again, I'm probably going to go Merchant Magic. We don't need money. We don't need Pyre Health. We definitely don't need Merchant of Arms. So yeah, I'm going to go this way. Let's go to Merchant of Magic first of all. Spell Chain is nice. Get Consume. Healer Pyre is not so nice. Let's go to Trinkets. Advance to back enemy unit when it enters the terrain. We could just pretty much take everything here. When a unit without Pyregel gains Pyregel. It's nice. Restore 10 health to the lowest friendly unit on Moon Cycle. That's going to be healing every turn. Yeah, I'm going to take all this. I also like this too. Let's reroll. Units get an extra upgrade slot. It would be nice if we did have Merchant of Steel right now, which we don't have. Equipped units gain armor. It's not so great. Jack Strips, I will take. It's not crazy on the final rounds. It's much, much better early on. Merchant of Magic. Spell Chain. It's no point playing it to our Pyroclasm. It's going to cost a little bit too much. We could have played Spell Chain to our Witch Weave, which I'm kind of down for. -2 cost. Honestly, I'm not too pushed about. 10 magic damage. On our Pyroclasm, it's going to do a lot more. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade it. I'm actually going to reroll here. Want to be something awesome. -1 spell, double stack. -1 spell cost. We could apply to our Pyroclasm. 3 cost, not too bad. I'll take it. Holdover. Honestly, I'd love to apply to our title turning, which we didn't get. We could have actually taken Holdover on our Pyroclasm, played it each round. Now that would have been nuts. Gonna apply Consume to one of our fire starters. And so we might as well get double stack on one of them as well. Holdover I don't necessarily really want. We could apply Holdover to this, but we do want to get through our deck a little bit faster here. So I'm gonna go first of all. Let's go to Unstable Vortex. And I'm gonna get rid of 2 of our fire starters here. Now what the hell are we gonna duplicate? I mean, we could just duplicate another Pyroclasm, making our spells a little bit cheaper here. It's also going to deal a ton of damage. It's crazy not to take. It's genuinely crazy not to take. Now remove another card as well. So I do want to be grabbing our title turning as much as possible. So I'm going to remove 1 Witch Weave here. This is going to be 0 cost. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be our whole run. Let's take on Seraph, the Chosen of Savagery. Can we take you? Because you're going to play a bunch of melee weakness, which is going to be quite scary. We'll see how we get on. So if we take out enemies too fast here, we could be in huge trouble. Now Fenix, we're going to place in the middle floor. With Magma Cultist in behind. Now maybe this Magma Cultist might be better down below. Behind her Silent Sentinel. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get a bunch of conduit on our units anyway. Let's place you in. I'm not going to place our Magma Cultist in just yet, unfortunately. We're going to move on. We're going to play a bunch of conduit, or a bunch of magma Pyregel down below. And we got 7 energy, which is kind of nuts. I do want to place our Mind Cage straight away here. And yeah, we're going to take out these units. We got our ability, which I'm going to save for next runs. Use being taken out is not so great. So anyway, we can save you. If you play this here, you do survive, which on 1 HP is kind of nuts. I do want to place our Magma Cultist. We could do some damage here as well. I do want to apply some damage to herself. Heal back up. Pretty much to full. Apply armor here too. I mean, we could just take this unit out. Might as well, actually. But I also really want to start applying some Pyregel to the boss as well. You're also going to deal 48 damage twice. Yeah, we need to do as much damage to the boss as possible. So I'm going to prioritize that. And this should take out this enemy down below. Hell yeah. Not too bad. So we got to remember, we're going to be basically going to be using our first spell each round. So we can actually use our Conduit here from the very beginning. We come to the middle floor. Fenix is going to take a bunch of damage. So if you use our Pyroclasm from the very beginning, yeah, it's not so great for us. We probably should have removed our Alchemy as well, since we're not going to be stacking up a Dragon Hoard. Yeah, we should have got rid of this card. Unfortunately, I'm going to use our Pyroclasm. I'm going to have to. I mean, maybe we actually want to place this first of all. You get a Moon Ritual. Let's apply this here. Let's apply a Moon Pixie in behind so we get a bit more Conduit. And we do need a heal card pretty soon. That's so much damage. Let's apply as much Conduit to the middle floor as possible. Might as well play our Alchemy. Stack up as much Fire Gel as possible as well. Double stack like crazy. Big old smashing damage. And 251 damage. It's actually more. It's almost 300 damage. It's exactly 300 damage. And just like that, we've dealt insane damage to the boss. Now, I hope you do not go back to the top floor. Please go down to the bottom floor. With our big beefy unit, you go to the top floor. I'm going to be very, very sad. Nice. And maybe not so nice. That's a lot of rage. I'm going to play this here. We do got some sweepers. And the thing is, I might actually play this first. I'm going to play this first. I know it's going to be a little bit crazy. But we do get a second one. We do get a Moon Ritual, which we're going to place. We get energy back. And then we're going to Pyroclasm. Keeping everyone alive. Dealing some big damage. While stacking up our armor on the middle floor as well. While still building up our Hoard too. Let's apply more freaking Fire Gel. Let's grab more armor. We're getting super tanky. Not too bad. This is actually definitely a super fun run. And you got to the top floor. Making me fairly sad. You do survive though, which is kind of nice actually. Now there's no point copying Pyroclasm, so I'm going to keep applying a Conduit like crazy. The thing is, I do want you to come back down so you can apply more Pyregel. I'm going to apply it to Fenix. We should actually be applying it here so we can apply a bunch of Pyregel. And then we're going to Pyroclasm. Hell yeah. We've got a Duality again, which does so much damage on this floor. Doesn't do as much damage on this floor, and it doesn't do a whole lot here. Still quite big damage, so I'm going to still use it on the boss. Chipping him down as much as possible. Let's apply some Pyregel, take out one of the units. And you know what? That's going to be a nice amount of damage on the boss. Hell yeah. That's actually kind of crazy. Seraph only has 900 life right now. Our Lunar Priestesses do survive. Our tanky friend keeping our Magma Cultist down below alive as well. You come to the middle floor. And I'm not sure if we're going to survive here. Yeah, I'm going to play a Moon Ritual here. We do draw you. Yeah, this is going to be the end of Seraph. So that's 432 damage to the boss. You apply Fenix's ability. A little bit overkill. And a big, massive duality here. Let's actually try to make it as big as possible. By applying our armor, applying as much Pyregel as possible. I'm going to see right now. I actually don't know how much damage it's going to be. It should technically be about 390 damage. So yeah, let's beat him down with duality. 390 damage exactly. Amazing. And yeah, what a fun run actually. that was really, really awesome. We have 14,000 since it was a 6-turn boss rush. Hell yeah. And that's that. Big explosions, clearing the place with a Pyreborne Luna Coven type build. How much score are we going to get? Hopefully something awesome. 47,000 once again. Pyreborne leveled up. We did get some new items here, new cards, which is kind of nice. Awesome. Celestial Storm, Celestial Sails, and we unlocked Arduin, the alternate champion for the clan. You can now choose to start runs with this champion and their starter cards. Nice. And we unlocked Covenant rank 3, which merchant reroll costs are 50% higher and purge costs scale 50% faster. Yikes. And it's always satisfying seeing this screen here. Building up those mastery cards. Really, really nice. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And let me know who you'd like to see next. Maybe see a Luna Coven run with the Under Legion or the Under Legion. Maybe even run in Talus with the Banished. But again, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribing. And I hope you keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time.